What's up everyone, it's Liquate and I'm going to be ranking the Roblox Valkyries from best to worst. If you've never seen a tier list before, S is the top tier, which is like the best, and F is the worst tier, so that's how I'm going to be ranking them, based on mainly looks and also rarity, and just my overall opinion of them. Just remember this whole thing's my opinion, and if you have a different opinion or you want to share your opinion, feel free to comment below. I'd like to see what you think about it. Alright, starting off with Emerald Vault. This one is like really lime green. A lot of people are not a fan of this one just because of how green it is. I actually kind of like green, honestly. I don't have anything against green. I mean, trees are green, grass is green. We got a lot of green in this world, so I don't know why y'all out there hating green. But it's also really rare, so that's also cool. The problem with it is you can't like wear it with just anything because it's green. You gotta wear green with it. Maybe black goes good with green because black goes with everything. But I'd give this one an A tier. The Festivalk is pretty sweet. I actually earned this on 2 of my accounts because I actually played back then, and it was some kind of event going on in sword fighting tournament. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of that game. It was a really cool game back in the day. We used to fight with swords, you know. I don't think people really do that in games nowadays on Roblox, but those were the days. This one, I don't really think it's definitely not as rare as Emerald Vault, but it's definitely not that common either. Like, I think it's more rare than Violet Vault, for example. I'm pretty sure. Versatility, it's like not that versatile. You can't wear it with just anything. You gotta kind of be festive with your outfit, or at least wear some red and green. So this one, I'm gonna give it a C tier. Alright, next up we got Violet Vault. This one's pretty cool. I own this one. It is very purple, so obviously you're going to have to wear some purple with it. It's moderately rare, but not that rare. I would give this one a C as well. I like the classic mesh of it, but if it was more rare, I'd probably put it up in B, but it's just a little too common and very purple. Not that purple is a bad thing, but you do have to wear a lot of purple if you want to pull that off. Alright, next up we got the Metaverse one, which came out recently in some Metaverse event that was going on. You had to unlock a series of crates to be able to get the Valk at the end of the event. And I've noticed it's very common. I actually didn't really participate in this event because I wasn't that interested. The Valk is okay, but it doesn't really look much like a Valk to me. Like, yeah, it has some feathery looking things spiking up just like every other Valk, but yeah, it's got things dangling on the sides, but I don't know. Honestly, this one's probably gonna be an F tier. And hey look, it actually matches the color of the F tier. Nice. It's very fitting. Alright, next up we got Ice Vault. This one's pretty cool. I love the color of the blue. I don't really know why. It's just icy. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be icy. It's probably a little bit better for versatility than the Violet Valk, just because it's more of a subtle tone of blue, so it's not too vibrant to where it has to pop out so much. You could wear it with a bit more. So I'm gonna put this one in B tier. Alright, next up we got Summer Valk. This one's pretty cool compared to Metaverse Valk, but that's not saying much. This one's probably it was my least favorite Valk for a while until Metaverse came around to save it, and the texture on it's just okay. It doesn't look too great in my opinion. I'm not a fan of the beach balls on the side. I think it looks kind of cheesy. But it can be kind of cute if you got a girl avatar and you want to have some kind of summer vibe going. Then maybe you'd like it. This one I'd give it a D tier. Next up we got Sinister Valk. This one, only one exists. Alright, it says on the Roblox wiki that it was awarded to Emeraldite through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. She is the only owner. If I click her profile, here she is. Oh, she's not wearing it. That's too bad. But as you see here, it's in her collection. She owns it. She is the only owner. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. I actually love the colors on it quite a bit. I'm a big fan of black, and I like the green. It kind of is a nice contrast to it, kind of like an overseer kind of theme. This one, I'd probably give it an A tier because it's not the classic mesh, but it's still really cool. It has the same mesh as the Festive Valk, but it just has a nice sinister tone to it, as the name suggests, and it's very rare, which definitely helps. Next up, we have Sparkle Time Valkyrie. This one is basically a lot like the original Valkyrie, but a little bit more vibrant, more sparkly. Definitely more rare, that's for sure. And I actually like it quite a bit more than I used to. When it first came out, I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't really like the texture around the feathers. I feel like the gray just kind of messes up the feather look a little bit. But I do like it. It has a nice, it has kind of a nice look to it that makes it look like it costs a good amount of Robux, which it does. So I would actually give this one an A tier. It's pretty cool. Alright, now we have the original Valk, the first one. This one came out, I think, even before I joined Roblox. I joined Roblox back in 2009, and I think it was around back then. And it cost a lot of tickets. I can't remember how many ticks it cost, but it was quite a few. It was definitely not something I was able to afford back then. I also don't remember wanting it that much. I think I actually really wanted the classic fedora and the pinstripe fedora back then. But it's crazy to see how much people love it nowadays. It definitely started this whole trend, which does kind of give it a better rank in my opinion. But I'm going to put this right alongside the Ice Valk in B rank. Alright, next up, we have the Black Valk. This one is actually my favorite. I am a huge fan of black. I love black because it goes with everything, and it just looks nice. It kind of gives you that look of, I guess, power. It just looks expensive, too, with that gold contrast. I'm actually not a huge fan of gold, but it does look pretty good with this. I would have definitely rathered red than the gold, but it's still a really nice Valk, and definitely the most versatile of all the Valks, and one of the most rare as well. You can wear this thing with almost anything. Yeah, the gold might pop out a little bit, but not too much. This one is definitely going to go in S tier. So there you have it, guys. We got all of them ranked. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if you have any opinions of your own that you want to share, just leave it down below. And if you like this, please give me a like. Please also let me know if you want to see any other tier lists of any other hats or anything on Roblox. Hello guys, I was just going back into my edit and I realized that I missed two of the Valkyries, Tix Valk and Red Valk, and I'm sorry about that. So Tix Valk is very rare, but I'm not a huge fan of the gold. I do love the look of the Tix because they're very classic and it reminds me of the old days, and I remember wishing that I could afford it, but I couldn't at the time. I didn't have enough tickets to get it. And it's pretty nice because you don't see it very much, but it's hard to wear it with a lot of outfits, so that's why it's B and not A. Red Valk, I love the look of it. It's a little bit too common for me, otherwise it would be A. You can get it from a Roblox toy, or at least you could have. I'm also not happy that I wasn't able to get it whenever I was buying a bunch of toys to try to get it. I never got one and I wasn't very happy about that. That aside, it's a little bit too common. I really love the color because I'm a big fan of red, but I would say that it might be hard to wear with anything besides red or black and maybe white. So again, I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this content. Please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Alright, thank you. Peace.